Shantae, Ask Genie Hero.
That still doesn't save the mermaids that did end up being eaten and the girls that worked that did end up being sold. Okay, so here are the main plot of the game, which is collect the items for Mimic, starting with this ore, and then, well, continue with side quests, which are technically the levels. Okay, so the chef that you guys remember there was a chef back in Main Street that was on top of a building. Now we have our transformations, we can easily get to her and save her. And this girl over here, she is also a Kickstarter character. She is not as plot important, she's side quest important. Technically side quest is also important because all side quests are connected to moving on with plot. So it's nothing like, yeah, with some Zelda side quests that you just do it for extra items. All side quests are connected to moving the plot forward. I just realized there's nothing here yet. Whoops. Whoops, I still got more monies. Hey shopkeep, I got some shit for you. Oh, hello. Okay, so we need to get something for that bird. Okay, let's go for more mega potions. Attract is always useful. I should have gone warp dance. Well, I guess while I'm here, for more speed of attack. Don't worry guys, we'll get that money soon. Now also here, you have a kind of RPG thing that you can equip and unequip certain attacks. But I find it kind of odd that it's not like you can overlap them. Like if I bought the level 2 attract and collected the level 2 attract, I can still, if I wanted to, activate level 1 for some reason. I don't get what's the point of it. Again, I'm only gonna talk to her so I can get that possible achievement related to the hints. Okay, chef in Main Street, bird person, and then there is... Okay, got it. Hello. Well, let's start by getting the chef and collecting a lot of items back in Main Street. Now we have the crab transformation, we can get into the water of the beginning of the stage. And now when we have the monkey, we can climb certain areas. Not all of them, but certain. I will also be getting some items possibly earlier than the developers intended. Not through game skipping, but just through exploring earlier than most people probably would. Because there, from some Let's Plays that I saw, people that were able to record the PC version, most of them collected some of the items that I got rather early, very late. So yeah, there is some of... the game can be played however you want it. You can get everything by the end, you cannot collect anything at all and just a mandatory. Like in the end, the game's yours to destroy. That's the wrong transformation, Luis. Now, I don't particularly like the crab transformation. Like, I think it's cute and all. However, I don't feel like there's much to it. It's just short enough to go into small spaces in the water, and when you want to go down, you hold the down button on the D-pad. Like so. And here's our heart holder. Not heart container, to not be confused with Zelda. But with it you get an extra heart, and that will be very useful. And we'll be able to get up to 2 full bars of hearts, of around, I want to say, 10 hearts each. And I think it's a bit excessive in those numbers. But at the same time, you never know who might not be as good at the game. Actually, I wonder if they're gonna be like a hard difficulty of the game or something. Also, sometimes when you revisit areas, some enemies will be different. Like right now, we have the starfish enemies that cling onto you and will limit your jump. And I think in your human Shantae, they will also not allow you to do your dances. On when they grab you as a crab, all they do is that they limit your jump. Later we'll be able to get an attack for the crab, and I'm not sure if they limit that as well. Wait, I totally forgot, I need to go to that area. Hello, goodbye. No. Ah, perfect. When you see these doors, you'll actually be able to get an upgrade for some of Shantae's moves. For example, here we're getting the green stone. Let's see what this does. Whip green gems to convert them into magic. So instead of getting a gem for money, you would get a gem for magic in case you need it. I found it useful a couple of times when it comes to using the scimitar, especially near the end of the game. However, I don't feel it's extremely useful unless you're a very heavy magic user, which personally I'm not. I'm more getting up close and whipping people to shit, like so. And once again, we go down here. The transformations are not as quick as Risky's weapons in Pirate's Curse, but I think they're fast enough. And later we can actually get an item to make the page turning for transformations even quicker. Okay, 1, 2. I just realized I have the monkey transformation. I could have skipped that wall. Told you else. And if you're wondering why we couldn't get there, it's because there is another transformation you can get for the water, as I mentioned before, that will allow us to go in there. However, as the crab, you can only just right now defend and jump to a limited height. Whee! Oh no, you don't. If a starfish does grab you underwater, however, a good way to get rid of them is to get out of the water. It'll easily kill them. Also, I don't think that starfish actually do any damage to you. Like, I imagine they probably do if enough of them get on you. But it stands? Not really. Actually, this remix of Wheel of Burning Town, I thought because the guitar is gonna start in around 2 beats, like here. Because of the guitar, I thought this was gonna be a rock remix, but because Shantae is a dancer, the remix is actually a dance remix, and it makes a lot of sense, and I like how it sounds. Like, I actually think that you can dance to almost any song in this soundtrack. Like, Shantae's music is really good for dancing and just having fun. So now we need to go to a restaurant here in the town, collect something for her, and pretty much this game has a lot of fetch quests, like possibly the most in the series. And some people will dislike it. Personally, I don't mind it. It allows me for an excuse to do more exploration and get more items. For example, the restaurant is on there, but now that I have the monkey, we can go up here and get another upgrade. Hey, screw you. Okay. And this is something that we're probably going to want to patch. Shantae is now still with the lighting of the Burning Town area. And here we get the monkey bullet. Oh my god, even the monkey bullet has that lighting. That didn't happen on the PC version. The PC version they had regular lighting. Okay, and here's the restaurant. Here's when the enemies become infinite. You can either start running money here, but for the purpose of flood, you only need to kill 30. Once you kill 30, you'll get an item that you need to take back to the chef, and after that, you can move on. Nothing super difficult. Thank you. Actually, I think this is the first time ever in Shantae. If you notice the jumping animation for the Tinkerbell, they actually have mouths where they're smiling at you like, yeah, I'm gonna fuck you up. But I think it's the only time we've ever seen Tinkerbell with mouths. Usually they don't have any mouths. Kinda interesting. Oh, so related to what I said before about Dance Through the Danger, that's the only song that doesn't loop. The rest of the soundtrack does loop perfectly. I'm coming, chef. Ow. Hello. Oh, so you cannot talk to people while transformed. Yay, salted caramel! And then everything fell into place. Oh, Whoopi Bell, we'll miss you, buddy. Now, if you notice at the top left corner there was an item. There is a platform there that we can go, but not yet. That is an endgame platform, which actually infuriated the fuck out of me because there is a information later that I thought was the one for it, and I spent hours trying to figure out how to do it. Like, did I have to go to the end of the stage, or what was I doing wrong? But no, you just have to wait until endgame. Which honestly is probably the most infuriating thing about this. Like, I know it's a Metroidvania, but it's still like just, you can see it. It literally leaves you with like a pixel that you're just one pixel too short to get the item. Ow. But actually, now that we're here at the end, we can just call Sky. And there we go. As you can see, now it shows the items we have collected. We have collected all heart containers, the monkey bullet, and the greenstone. Now we just need to head back to town, and we know about the little girl that wants the salted caramel. We know that she has an item that we can give to the Birdman. The Birdman has something that we can give to the strong lady. And from there, everything falls into place for the side quest. Like, the side quests in this game are literally like domino effects. You get one item, and everything just falls into place. Well, buddy, you are in Sky's house, the bird lady. What the fuck were you expecting? Sushi? Actually, sushi sounds kinda nice right now. Fuck, now I want sushi. Nope, wrong place. God damn it, now I'm really thinking about sushi. God damn it. I should not be thinking about food right now. Please don't poop it, please don't poop it, please don't poop it, please don't poop it. Ah, they pooped it. Shantae, that's not copper, that's poop. That's poop, I say. Mining for minerals, she craved that mineral. Monster egg, monster egg, monster egg. Right. I forgot that we also need to stop by the Mermaid Falls. So let's do that real quick. When you're in Scuttletown, for some reason you're not allowed to use the the whistle, which I think is just because they work so hard on animation. They're like, fuck it, we work with animation, you are gonna fucking like that animation. You're gonna see it every single time. We worked hard on it. And I want to applaud Way Forward for working so hard on animation. Even getting Timmy Chang and many other indie animators and people from even like the Scarlet Girls development team to work on this particular game. And also, these are little changes that I like. Like some stages will actually get visual differences. Like the stage before was on the brightest of days, and now it's on the on the darkest of nights. Now these enemies, Nagas, I think these are the Nagas. They are the type of enemy that drops Monster X the most. There is another one later in the game, actually rather soon, like really in the next stage, that does also drop Monster X. However, the Nagas are the ones that do it the fastest. Or not necessarily the fastest, the most common. I think that the best way to explore this particular area though is with the next war transformation. Like, yep. We're gonna have to wait a bit, guys. At least we're gonna try and get that monster egg. If we can't get it now from all the Nagas in this particular area, we'll get it later. As in later, as in rather soon. Okay, you Naga bitch. There we go, monster egg. We only need one. Oh, Sky! Actually, I thought I hit no for a second. Thank you, Sky. And actually, I'm gonna use this time to also get... Yes! Here, eat it, get more muscle, get swole, get strong. Thank you. I believe the Birdman from the item shop is also a Kickstarter character, as in, if you pay enough money, you could put your own character into the game. And I think, and based on this one post that I saw on Tumblr, which I will link in the description down below, the egg lady is a person on Tumblr that did put enough money for it. So congratulations, buddy, you got your character in the game, and I hope that you like how Way Forward drew it, and I think that the Birdman is as well, but don't quote me on that one. Okay, so we're gonna want this, because it allows us to do some exploration a bit faster. And this will allow us to do transformations faster as well. And don't worry, we'll get enough money for the other items soon. Just keep waiting, ladies and gentlemen. Hi, Bolo. I already talked to her, though. Mimic, you're using poop. You're using poop, man. That's dirty. That's not how it looked when I got it. But okay. That bird apparently had two fucking giant cylinders inside its butthole. And here we go into the bonus chapter that was included by enough support on the Kickstarter. Everybody started losing their memories. We must get it back.